Well, hello there. I'm Christine and welcome back to my channel. First thing I'd like to do is to thank everyone who has subscribed to me, new subscribers, people that have been following me for some time now. Thank you. That's what keeps me going with this. And I also appreciate your comments and your emails asking me things that you would like me to talk about. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me with things that you might want to know that I might be able to share from my experience with the tarot and astrology. So today on this video, I wanted to talk about the first quarter moon in Taurus, which is coming up on the 8th of February 2022. When I checked the charts, we are in zero Taurus. The moon is in zero Taurus right now, but this particular first quarter moon will be at 19 degrees. So there is still that energy, if you like. I find there's energy either around all of these aspects when we talk about them. And also, not only is it the first quarter moon in Taurus, it's about the corresponding card of the Six of Pentacles, which is a moon in Taurus card. If you're not familiar with what the first quarter moon is, first quarter moon takes place 7 to 10 days after a new moon, and it's where the moon is far enough away from the sun to sort of cause a square, which often presents challenges and causes us to review and look at things. And this first quarter moon, which takes place, has the sun in Aquarius, and also the moon is in Taurus, and that's the only time that can sort of happen with that. I'm going to change cameras now so that we can look at the card that is relevant to it. And here we have our Six of Pentacles card. And RWS deck, done with Arthur Waite and Pamela Coleman Smith as the artists, were both astrologers as well as being members of the lodge. I think they were both Catholics, and that blend of where they are reflects through. There's a lot of religious symbolism in the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. There's also lots of astrological symbolism in the tarot, and also just general archetypal symbolism with the cards as well, which is what's made this deck a universal deck. And I find with tarot readers, apart from possibly people in tarot readers I know that are in France who have stuck purely with Marseille, the most of people read Rider-Waite-Smith can veer off to a lot of beautifully artistic decks that talk to them, and that's fine too, but there's a percentage that keep coming back, and I find that's sort of where I'm caught between Rider-Waite-Smith and Marseille all the time, because that's sort of like my roots, if you like. But anyway, getting back to the Six of Pentacles, is the card of Lunar Security. And when you look at this card, I'm just sort of moving my bullet points down. When you look at this card, if you're looking at it, it's a card of emotional survival, which gets back into that first quarter moon stuff, where things may have been may have been going along at what you wanted in life, and it's almost like life may have caused you to have a setback perhaps, or not going the way that you want, or maybe it is just also about there's a lot of energy things going on with this card. Like for me, when I look at this pentacle here, it's heart of the mind, and because I've got here the heart chakra, and then up here I've got like the spiritualness and the mind there, but everyone will see things in it themselves, and I'd love for you to tell me what you see in the cards as well. But getting back to the lunar security of the Six of Coins, we see that the moon is about our emotional survival, what we need to survive, and Taurus is a earth sign, and it's a fixed sign, and it leans towards the past, follows those emotional patterns of help Taurus is about stability, security, and survival. And survival, when you look at this card, is the common thread with the aspect of this card when you sort of think of the people needing to survive. The Six of Pentacles that we see up here is about that need to survive. And it can also be, when I look at the middle character here, he is well dressed, and he's also but he's not well dressed like in the Nine of Coins, in the sense of being what I call privileged. He is more of a merchant, in my opinion, and his money has been earned in the past, but he knows what it's like to be in this position when he was possibly starting out, or in his background in the past. So he's happy to sort of help out now to someone. You've also got the beggars when you look at this card here, and they have their hands are turned up, which means they have this sort of ability to let go, if you like, and surrender to their situation, which allows them to receive with, once again, the open hands. What caught my eye when I was sort of preparing for this video was the shoes is green, and that is very much the earthiness and the groundedness of this card as well. And the scales, when you're looking at a lot of charts, the green element, the green color is the earth signs. So that's your Capricorn, your Taurus, and your Virgo. But that's beside the point. It's the green element of the earth. The scales are about the past and finding that balance, and also balancing out karma, like when I reflected and talked about how perhaps he is someone who has been there. When you say, don't you worry, I know what it's like to be down on your luck, or I know what it's like to be first starting out and having that setback. That's sort of the energy I get with this when I look at this card, and it's in the context of the moon in Taurus. And it is a moon in Taurus card. And it's the scales mean, well, maybe you have to pay me back sometime, or maybe it's a karmic thing. So maybe you'll be in a position where you will be able to get back up on your feet and then balance it out karmically to help someone else. And so that's where I sort of see this heart of the mind things happening here. And the number 6 is about harmony and balance, and also getting back on track with that. So getting back to our first quarter moon in Taurus, it's a good day to look at your plans and what you've been wanting to achieve since the last year, and where the challenges have appeared and how you're going to address them. And it isn't when you I read a book one day, a long time ago, not one day, a while ago, and I forget the title, so I apologize for that, but it said that success isn't a straight line. Success is actually a tick where we sort of have the idea to do something, and then we go down, and then we go up. And for some reason, with all various coaching or inspiration, motivational, they seem to think, get your goals, start out, and there's a straight line. Where I used to feel bad when I would start something, go down, and then it would go up. And then I read in a book that success is actually a tick. And so this is a tick card. So yes, you might be down, but you're going to go up. And it reminds me of the quote from Lao Tzu, that life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes, and we shouldn't resist them. Don't resist them, because that will only create a feeling of sorrow. Let that become your reality. Let that become your acceptance, and let things start to flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. And I know I've tweaked that Lao Tzu saying because I'm sort of winging it, but I think you get what I mean with that card. So I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'd love to read your comments on what your thoughts are when you look at Six of Coins, or what you experience with the not the new moon, the first quarter moon in Taurus for 2022. So once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.